Hey, I'm Everett. A while back, I posted a video on my channel here of me doing a cover of 21 Pilots' Holding On To You, and it became my most popular video, and I had lots of people requesting for a tutorial video, so I thought I'd put one up. So in this video, I'll show you how to sing, rap, and play Holding On To You by 21 Pilots on the acoustic guitar. First things first, I'm actually not super proud of that video anymore because I posted it and recorded it shortly after I first learned it, and I've gotten a lot better at it since, and I messed up in the video a lot. But anyways, here's how I played Holding On To You by 21 Pilots. So first you want to get that little intro part down, and the verse. And so to play that, you need your first finger, which is your pointer finger, on the first fret of the 3rd G string, and then you need your middle finger, second finger, on the 2nd fret of the 2nd B string, and then you need your ring finger on the 2nd fret of the 1st E string, and then you use your 3 fingers on your right hand, your thumb, pointer, and middle finger, to pluck that, and you add a little bit of an accent on the first beat each time of when you do it 4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then after those you put your pinky on the 4th fret of the 4th string, and then this is kind of a hard part. You have to transition and slide your middle finger to the 2nd fret of the 1st string, and then put your pinky, move it up onto the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and then you have to move your thumb down to plucking the 4th string still, and then put your pointer finger down one more string, so 2nd fret of the 5th string, put your middle finger down, put your ring finger where your middle finger was, and so that's the riff right there. This transition right here, right there, it took me a long time to get. I had to practice it a lot. So now to rapping it, if you, for me what I did was I typed out the lyrics of the entire song, and I highlighted every word that fell on the beat, on the one beat, on the down beat, and that, because that's the word that you really emphasize in each one. And sometimes there is no word that falls on the down beat. Like the very beginning, there's nothing. You go, I'm taking over my body, back in control, no more shoddy. I bet a lot of me was lost, T's and crossing I's and dotted. I fought it a lot, and it seems a lot like flesh is all I got. Not anymore, flesh out the door, swat. I must have forgot, you can't trust me. I'm open a moment and close when you show it, before you know it I'm lost to see. And now that I write and think about it and the story unfolds, you should take my life, you should take my soul. So when you get that down, it takes a long time to memorize, but you have to remember which words fall on the downbeat, and those are the words you emphasize. And so after that, you start doing the little humming riff. You should take my life, you should take my soul. Now here's where it's gonna stray from my video. In my video, I do the chords a little bit differently than how Tyler Joseph plays it on the piano, because I was figuring it out by ear. So in my video I created, I kind of dragged it out and I went, you are surrounding all my surrounding sound, moving down the mountain range of my left side brain. So what I'm doing there is I'm doing an E chord for a whole measure, and then the B chord, 2nd fret, bar chord for the whole measure, and then a G sharp minor chord down to an F sharp major chord. And that still sounds fine, you can do that, but if you want it to sound more like the original, you actually do it double time and do the chords in a slightly different order, and you add in a 5th chord. Tyler Joseph does a 5-chord progression here, and he goes from an E minor, you are surrounding, to G sharp minor, to the B, all mine, to the F sharp, and then C sharp. So 2 beats, 2 beats, 2 beats, and then 1 beat each. So strum twice, chords in that order are E, G sharp minor, B major, F sharp major, C sharp minor. And just, if you don't know those chords already, an E chord is your middle second finger on the second fret of the 5th string, your ring 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and your pointer 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string. G sharp minor, you bar the 4th fret with your pointer finger, and then you add your ring finger onto the 6th fret of the 5th string, and your pinky to the 6th fret of the 4th string. And B major is barring the 5th string on down with your pointer finger, and then triple stopping. Some people will tell you with your ring finger. I like to triple stop with my pinky just because it's a little bit easier for me. And so you triple stop the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings on the 4th fret, and that's a B chord. And then the F sharp major is you bar the 2nd fret with your pointer finger, and then add in your ring 3rd finger to the 4th fret of the 5th string, your pinky to the 4th fret of the 4th string, and your middle 2nd finger to the 3rd fret of the 3rd string. And then the C sharp minor is you just slide it up 2 frets and then slide these 3 fingers down 1 string, so that you're only barring these 5 strings. You have your ring finger on the 6th fret of the 4th string, your pinky on the 6th fret of the 3rd string, and your middle finger on the 5th fret of the 2nd string. And so the chorus goes like this. You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting the kaleidoscope behind both my eyes. And I'll be holding on to you. And I'll be holding on to you. So notice on that very last chord progression of the chorus, I didn't switch up to the C sharp minor. I stayed on the F sharp major and went into the little riff. And I'll be holding on to you. And I'll be holding on to you. And this part of the song is just quiet instrumental. And then Josh will come in on the drums here. Remember the moment, you know exactly where you're going, cause the next moment before you know it, time is slowing and it's frozen still, and the windowsill looks really nice, right? You think twice about your life, it probably happens at night, right? Fight it, take the pain, ignite it, tie a noose around your mind, loosen up the breathe, find and tie it to a tree, tell it you belong to me, this ain't a noose, this is the leash, and I have news for you, you must obey me. And it's back to the chorus, right? There's no little break in between that last rap verse and the chorus. You are surrounding all my surroundings, sounding down the mountain range of my left side brain. You are surrounding all my surroundings, twisting the kaleidoscope behind both my eyes. Now it's into the bridge. The chord order here. So I do one progression of just instrumental to transition into it. And the order this time is the G sharp minor to the F sharp major to the B major to the E major. And it ain't my fate. And it ain't my fate. So Tyler Joseph does this progression 5 times, and the first 2 times I do it down the octave. I know it's different than my video, like I said, I've changed it since I recorded my version. And it's in my fate, and it's in my fate. So for the 3rd time I jump up the octave but still keep it quiet. And it's in my fate, and it's in my fate. Get a little more intense. And it's in my my face, and it ain't my face. And then this, what I do here, I've kind of copied from videos that I've seen of 21 Pilots doing it live. Kind of just start screaming it right here. And it's in my face. And then this she does. And it's in my face. The lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it. Lyrics, I mean nothing we been doing with thought. Is it time to move our feet to it? Never respect the beat, it ain't the speakers, I'm a part of the hearts to make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it. Lyrics, I mean nothing we been doing with thought. Is it time to move our feet to it? Never respect the beat, it ain't the speakers, I'm a part of the hearts to make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it. Lyrics, I mean nothing we doing with thought. It's time to move our feet to it. Respect the beat, it ain't the speakers, I'm a part of the hearts to make the beat. Lean with it, rock with it, when we gonna stop with it. Lyrics, I mean nothing we been gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to it? Respect the beat, it ain't the speakers, I'm a part of the hearts to make the beat. So that part, he does it 4 times, and each time he's rapping, it gets more and more intense, which is what I try to copy and emulate. Chord progression is the same as the bridge. The chord progression doesn't change, but I like to just kind of like bring it down, you know, like lean with it, rock with it, we're gonna stop with it. The first 2 times around the progressions I do that, and then the 3rd and 4th I struggle all the time. So for the last time, something Tyler Joseph also does is the very last time he skips one little line of it. He goes, lean with it, rock with it, we're gonna stop with it. Lyrics, I mean nothing, we've been gifted with thought. Is it time to move our feet to an introspective beat? It's a heart to make the beat. He does that. And then you have to go straight from this E chord to the back to the beginning intro riff. You can keep your pointer finger there and then just simply move these 2 fingers down 1, 2, 3 strings. So just go straight from here, and then go straight into. There's kind of 3 things going on here, and I like to try and do all 3 things at once, but you can do whatever you want here. So what I normally do is I go ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, and I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you, ah-da-dum, and I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you, oh, and I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you, oh, and I'll be holding on to you. I like to end it a little bit softer than how Tyler Joseph ends it. He likes to end it more usually ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, and I'll be holding on to you, and I'll be holding on to you. He does something like that normally. Kind of screams at me. He plays it on the piano. He'll like pound the keys. So, there you have it. The tutorial of how to play Holding On To You by 21 Pilots on the acoustic guitar. Go ahead and replay it and watch it over and over again. And let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.